Productions presents Blue Dragon Review.
What's up guys, MadFire Gamer here for MadFire Productions, and I'll be doing my first ever true video game review. It'll be of one of the first ever RPGs for the Xbox 360, Blue Dragon. You may know Blue Dragon from the Cartoon Network anime from, I believe, 2009 to 2010, but it's actually based on this video game made by a person who worked for the Final Fantasy series. So, it was his idea, and it's not a bad game, so let me tell you about Blue Dragon. I'm going to start off by saying I actually don't play too many turn-based games like this. I don't really play Final Fantasy much. There's very few of these games I actually do play, but the ones I do play I do find entertaining, so. But in this game, you can see main character there, that's Shu. He has the Blue Dragon Shadow. Other characters, you have a 3-person party. You have Jiro. He has the Minotaur Shadow. And you have Kluk, who has the Phoenix Shadow. Here, you have your level screen, all their statistics and everything. It's almost like Pokemon in a way. Here you have their Shadows powers. You can see Shu as Sword Master, which is a powerful attack for Blue Dragon. Kluk has Black Magic, which deals a lot of damage to the opponents. Jiro has White Magic, which are healing spells. Here you see there's different accessories, like just items you can put on your characters, like more HP, more attack, more magic. So there's different spells, which are basically the white magic and everything. You can get tons of different ones. You can have 3 different ones equipped to your character at the same time. Scattered along the overland, you find different, just random chests with different items in it, like there's an antidote, because in this area of the desert, you can get poisoned really easily by different enemies. And the overworld's actually somewhat big. There's many different spots in the world to like gain health and different puzzles scattered throughout. Right now, I wasn't sure what to do, so I'm just running around trying to figure out how to get to where I need to go. I know I need to get past that spaceship. I'm just not too sure how. That'll happen sometimes because sometimes it's not laid out perfectly for you, but it's still it's still pretty easy to figure it out. Right here, if you press A at certain like waterfalls, you get 3 of them will appear. A little cutscene happens. Drink some water and you gain health and also magic for doing that. There's a few different cutscenes in here, like that'll happen. There's no voice acting until you get to a real cutscene. But right here, it's silent, and all you just read that, but it's actually silent. So could have added a little more into that. That ball right there is for saving. They're scattered all throughout the world, different portions. Me just still running around, of course, because I'm dumb. And to the right, that's actually where you need to go. That's a little puzzle you gotta solve. There's a few of them scattered throughout. Sometimes you got to knock down trees or push the metal out of the way. Now here is where I find out that I'm not stupid after all, even though it's the last spot I decided to look. You gotta press A to push it down. That'll happen quite a bit. And just run along and you'll go to the next level where I'll be talking about the combat system in this game. It is turn-based, yes. Turn-based strategy. RPG. 360. It's actually only on the 360 too. So if you have a 360, and at the beginning of the game, they'll show you these tutorials and enemy encounter. You can hit X to dash into them. You can also hit them from behind for a surprise attack. And there's the circle around there, you hit one of the triggers, and you can actually battle any enemy in that circumference of an area. You can just scroll down to fight every enemy. So you can be fighting 3 or 4 of different enemies at the same time, which is a really cool mechanic. And there's another really cool mechanic of combat that I'll be getting to in a little bit. Here, just getting another item, a stone ring, which I believe that's for magic. And here comes the Combat X. tackle into the Poo Snake, which are like the weakest enemies in the whole game. These guys die in literally one hit. So, Minotaur, gonna show you attack. Boosh. 16 damage. Blue Dragon. These little sweet little cutscenes when they're about to attack. Attack. Crush. 17 damage. And Kluk, Phoenix. Do a spell. Black Magic. Wind. You get fire pretty early on too, which is even more powerful. And also you can hold it down. The little red in the middle. You want to get in the red in the middle. That means it's going to be very powerful. And you see the enemies' pictures or even the picture of your own teammates on there. If you get it, like let's say it shows Jiro and then Shu. If you get in between those two, Jiro's going to go first. Then you're going to build up your magic, attack, and then Shu's going to go again. So it's a really cool mechanic. Here's equipping spells or skills because just unlock some more, level up. There's 2 ways to level up in this game. You have leveling up, and you also have ranking up, actually. Ranking up doesn't do too much. Alright, this is the combat that I really wanted to talk about. It's called a monster fight. If there is a higher level monster and a lower level monster in the same fight, the higher level monster will actually either fight or eat the lower level monsters. Let's say there's the ancient katydids with the poo snakes. The ancient katydid will jump on their head and just kill them. I would show you footage of the monster fights, but unfortunately somehow that got lost and I don't know how. But just take my word for it, it's actually really cool and it does actually help you out sometimes. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes it can be a really annoying pain. Right here it's basically acting like a Pokemon game. Just trying to level up everybody and our shadows. There's a little bit of grinding involved in this game, not a whole lot, but there might be enough to make some players unhappy with it. But whenever I play a Pokemon game, I literally fight every trainer I see. I'll stay in the tall grass for literally hours, just basically grinding, so it doesn't really bother me a whole lot, but it would probably bother a lot of other players. If not, I would definitely try out this game. If you don't mind a little bit of necessary grinding, I would try it out. Just because it's a really fun game. And I can just notice that I forgot to go to busy. Whoops. While doing a review. Awesome. So, just some necessary grinding. Not really any unnecessary grinding though. So, there's that. And here we are about to be treated to one of the fantastic cutscenes. They're short, the voice acting isn't great, and they're almost B-movie-ish, but they do get to the point, basically. Like, oh, that another sand shark? No, let's go check it out. And that's basically the whole cutscene. It's not great, but it is short and to the point, which I know a lot of people hate long cutscenes, so if you like short cutscenes, this game has short cutscenes for you. Alright, so that is my alright review of Blue Dragon. I know it's not the greatest review, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I would say buy this game. I'd probably give it 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. It's not the greatest turn-based game ever, but it's still pretty fun. There's a lot of cool content. The graphics really aren't that bad for it. There is some grinding involved, which a lot of you might not like, but if you like Pokemon, you'll probably like this game. A lot of different items to use, almost like Pokemon, well, the potions, everything, revive, and the shadows are really cool too, and the characters are easy to get along with. You will like the characters in this game, as far as I've gotten, I have. So, please check out Blue Dragon. It's not very expensive, it's not too hard to find, but it is only for the 360, so keep that in mind. If you don't have a 360, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't say buy a 360 just to play this game, even if you are a turn-based player. But if you do have a 360, please check it out, even if you don't play these kind of games, because I don't, and I still find it fun. So, thanks for watching. This is MadFire Gamer. Thank you, MadFire Nation. See you guys later. Bye.